Okay, I was sitting here. I've already made one intro. This one, I'm sitting here trying to think of something clever. Honestly, I'm just excited that I have Red Hood. I really want to get to it. I love the animation. I love the huge guns. I love everything. Well, he has no butt. I don't think that's okay. I think you should have a butt if you're jumping from building to building. You need your glutes for that explosion. You need that. Wow. If you're gonna chase somebody down, you can't chase somebody down with no booty. It doesn't work. Look at all the track athletes. Big butts. Ain't got no booty. Everything else cool though. Let's get to the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, we're gonna go over Red Hood. I got him. I'm happy. Are Red Hood not the same height? I'm 6'1". I've lost weight well over the last 5 years. Like my game weight was like 102, 103 when I was in my 30s, and now I'm like down to like 95. No, 93. So like, why are you so? Okay. Anyway. That's kind of cool to me if I'm the same size as Jason Todd. I don't even know why. Former Robin Jason Todd parted ways with Batman over the vastly different approaches to crime fighting. You mean being murdered? Yeah. Yeah, you know, like when Joker beat the hell out of him with a crowbar and killed him. Like I mean, I guess sugarcoated for the game. Eventually finding his own team, the Outlaws. I never read the Outlaws. Is the Outlaws any good? Let me know. I can buy the comic. I'm on a comic binge the last like couple months, just sitting in the evenings and like, how old am I? I'm sitting on my couch listening to jazz music, listening to like Miles Davis and John Coltrane, reading comic books. Old. But no, if you guys know any like good outlaw comics, let me know. I always ask like the people instead of like Googling it. Most of the time, I'll ask. All right, anyway, so single target burst, that makes me think immediately of Batman and Nightwing, which I guess fits. Crit, he loves to crit. And then revive, which the revive mechanic is kind of cool, and I've seen it happen a couple times. I like it a little bit. So he's also class agile and then DPS damage dealer. For you guys watching this video on stream, they know I'm still in a bad way. I'm streaming now, but like I'm still in a lot of pain. So if my brain isn't focusing the way that it should, please forgive me. His affiliations, hero. I always Gotham, of course, Bat Family, anti-hero. That I was just about to say. I not always get upset. I'm being dramatic, but like it bothers me when you put like Red Hood, Punisher, Catwoman, like Deadpool, that you put them. Huntress, I don't know, but I guess she about it. When you put them under the hero tag, because they're heroes, but they're not, because in this weird definition we have of heroes in the comic book world, the hero has to not want to kill people who are bad guys, which we can debate that. But then that makes them quote unquote anti-heroes, which means like, yeah, we're doing it, but not in the heroic way, which honestly seems more effective. But I like that they added this anti-hero tag. That I like that a lot. Okay, cool. That I was just about to do a whole long speech, and you guys just took 2 minutes of content away. I'm sure the people watching this are like, thank God that guy doesn't get to talk. Oh, no. The second round died at the hands of the Joker as a teenager. So yeah, parted ways, aka death. Now here's the thing. They have changed his resurrection story. This is the one from the movie, which was an awesome one. Under the Red Hood, I think is what it's called. I should rewatch that. Came out like 2009, 2008. It was really good. And it was like one of the first ones where DC was doing these animated movies. And they were good, but they were still kind of designed with, you know, kids might watch this in mind. And I think the one Under the Red Hood was the first one where they like pushed it. Where they were like, okay, your kid shouldn't watch this. Teenagers, yeah, sure, I guess if they're like 16, but we're showing Robin getting beat to death with a crowbar. You know, Red Hood has come through and threw a bag of heads on the table in front of, you know, mob bosses. Like, these are your lieutenants. You know what I mean? Like, so they kind of push past that, like, okay, this might be watched by an 8-year-old. This is for adults. more so for adults. And then they kept going down that path, especially with Dark Justice League, with that disturbing dystopian end of that movie. God, yo, I don't want to get spoilers, but they started even doing this like movie series where it's like it wasn't really following along, but it was kind of following along a similar arc. And at the end of one of the arcs, it was like Constantine was telling Flash he had to make this decision because they were down bad, homie. That got dark quick, like cyberpunk anime dark. Which that series, that got me too. Anyway, we're off on a tangent. I still managed a tangent even though they changed it. The other way the resurrection happened was that when Superman came back from death, it woke up Jason Todd in his coffin, and then he tried to claw his way out, and that's what I think they even said that's what drove him crazy. But like when Superman died, Jason Todd was already dead, and then because Superman came back, it created a ripple effect, and that somehow woke up Jason Todd and brought him back to life. A lot of stuff happened with the Superman thing, resurrecting himself or whatever. So yeah. Red Hood. Yo. Affiliate. So he does have a team synergy. This is not up yet. No. Okay, because I only have him ranked 5. So all deployed allies attack HP defense 6%. Yeah, we know. At the start of battle, crit and crit damage of all allies increase by an additional 14%. This is why I can run him with my Superboy and my Green Arrow, who have like crit kits on them, crit gear on them, and we're doing a lot of damage. This gradually weakens until it decreases to 0 by the end of the 3rd turn. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like 14% first turn, 17% or 7% by the second, and then 0 for the 3rd by the end of the 3rd or whatever. Yeah. Then level up effects. It would go to 9% at the start of battle, and then increases to 20%, and then would decrease down to 0 by 3rd turn. Okay, so that is his team synergy, his affiliations. We got Bizarro already. I wonder, was Bizarro an outlaw? See, I can't make fun of it because I don't know the outlaws. And then you have Red Robin, Nightwing, the Robins. Why didn't they include, okay, not even. And then Bane. So Bizarro provides 5% HP and then 2.5% attack. The Robins provide 7.5% attack and 2.5% defense, and then 2.5% down attack, HP, and defense when I unlock Bane. Now we're gonna go to the kit, and there's this bullet mechanic that's in here. So pay attention to this. Deals physical damage equal to 120% of attack to an enemy, single target, and gain 1 bullet. Now, bullet increases crit damage by 10%, dealing a critical hit. Consumes 1 bullet. Up to 10 bullets can be held at a time. So if I have a bullet, my crit damage is up by 10%. I can do max 10. Crit damage is up by 100%. Each time I use a bullet, though, 1 is gone. So then the next attack would be 90% crit damage increase until I gained a bullet. Then it would go back up or down. I guess could just stay at equilibrium. All right, next. At the start of battle, he has 2 passives. Okay. At the start of battle, he gains 1 stack of Frantic for 2 turns. When an ally deals a critical hit, he has a 25% chance of gaining 1 bullet. When an ally deals a critical hit. So then if it's an AoE damage dealer, like my Green Arrow and like my Superboy who have crit on them, is he gaining a bullet, or is it 25% chance for each crit hit? Because then Green Arrow is gonna toss up 5 arrows 3 times. That's 15 times. If he crits on 10 of those, right? 25% chance for each one of them. Okay, we'll see. We'll try to pay attention to that. At the start of battle, he additionally gains 2 bullets. When I get to rank 7, Frantic gain increases to 2 stacks, and duration extends to 3 turns. Then Frantic is increase crit. The chances of crit happening by 10% for each stack. So he's going to give himself at the start of battle a 10% chance, and then if I get it up to, level 3, it's going to be a 20% chance. Okay. Then this other passive, Resurrection, which is kind of cool. When defeated, revives after 2 turns and restores HP equal to 25% of max HP. He also permanently gains 1 stack, so he's going to just have permanently plus 10% on crit chance. Can only be triggered once per battle. Frantic increases to 2 stacks. Also, additionally gains 4 bullets. So on his passive, when he's defeated, and then he comes back, he's gonna gain 2 stacks of frantic and then 4 bullets. After reviving, if the person who defeated him is still alive, he unleashes his I like this one a lot though. He unleashes his ultimate at the target once without any cost. I really like this like vengeance mechanic. That's awesome. All right, like you still up? You still up? You still up? Okay, I like that a lot. Okay, attacks an enemy. This is similar to Green Arrow's ultimate, except it's only single target. Attacks an enemy 4 consecutive times, dealing physical damage equal to 75, 75, 75, and 100% of his attack, respectively. The final strike is a guaranteed crit. And then at rank 6, damage increases to 85, 85, 85, and 110. And if it results in a kill, replenish 4 bullets. Yeah, then we have the bullets explanation down here. I do like his kit. I'm going to check his gear. I put him in crit and attack, which means that right now he's sitting at a 20% chance to crit. Right? Right. We have increased crit here down on the helmet. If I can get up to 12. Armor piercing. Now here's the thing. I don't know. His attack is at 10,000. I don't know. He's giving himself all these opportunities to crit. So it feels like maybe I should put attack there and increase attack, which then will give me crit. You know what I mean? Like if he's already critting and has a 100% chance for crit, then what is this extra, 15% doing over here, right? So let me see if I should put him in any attack. There's the epic pieces, yay. All right, here. And do I have any attack? That might have been why I did put him in crit, because I did not have any other open attack at the time. And I really wanted to use him and not have him be naked. So I don't have, that's what happened. I didn't have any other attack stuff. I didn't have any other elite attack gear. So I did not want to put, let's see, shops open. We shopping. Let's see. Oh, yep, and I got past that one area, so now I do get these in here. So I do have attack gear, and I got enough to get a piece. Let's see, what do you get? HP. You get defense. Random attribute. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. You got to tell me. That's not fair. I don't like that. That's not fair. What you mean random? That is not, I don't like that. Y'all should tell me. Tell me. Damn. And here's the thing, I'm hesitant on this because maybe I get up to level 6, maybe level 12, but now that I can get the epic, gear, I'm more hesitant on leveling up the elite. Like I feel like save the resources and head towards the epic. Now here's the thing, I can refresh this, but if I refresh this, there's no guarantee of this stuff coming back. And then how much is the refresh? I can't remember how much the refresh is. All right. HP attack bonus. Defense. And then this is, so if I pull the, but it gives me attack bonus already down here. I see that. Okay, I see that. So I already have an attack bonus. So I can get it and upgrade it. Okay. And let me make sure I didn't make a mistake. Because you saw me hesitate and I was like, I'm sure that was crit, right? I'm sure that was crit, right? Yeah, it was. Okay, so we'll just replace this immediately. What was it? Attack. Yo. But then wait. But I thought it said attack. Oh no, attack bonus here. I was even reading it wrong. Why didn't you guys tell me? Nobody told me I was reading it wrong. All right, anyway, so good. It came out as attack. Replace. I am going to refresh that store. Wait, oh no, I wanted to replace this with attack. That was it. I was about to freak out. Like, did I make a big mistake? All right, replace you. All right, so now we have increased attack. We already know that he likes to crit. So that should be fine. We come over here. His His crit is dropped down to 10%, but his attack is up to 11,000. All right. I will go to this store and I'll refresh it once because there's nothing else that I need from the store per se, except I was thinking about the lifesteal gear, this health set. I keep saying this health set. I was thinking about taking that for Kid Flash. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? You know what? This is something I'm gonna do on the stream. I'm gonna wait. Let's go ahead and get to the rest of Red Hood. I'm gonna do this on the stream. All right, so this video is already going way longer than I wanted it to. Trials. We'll do this, and there is Red Hood. Red Hood is a DPS character with single target burst, high crit, and the ability to revive himself. Starts. Yeah, so 95, 95, and 120%. Yeah, we read it. We just did it. All right, so here, position Red Hood across Batgirl so that his ultimate will prioritize her. Yeah, so, yep, let's go. Yep, that's nice. Quick and to the point. Okay, so we can go ahead and hurry this up. Why y'all taking so long? Choppity chop chop. All right. Let's go. Oh, I need this. Yes, I need this. All right, so because I like that level link position, that one more, so I can put Raven back in the squad. And I took Cheetah out too when I was using Cheetah. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's go. Red Hood's passive has a high crit bonus. If a crit does not happen, re-enter the battle and try again. Okay. So his ultimate or his passive gives him a high crit chance. If a crit doesn't happen, re-enter the battle and try again. That seems very RNG. Okay. There's a crit. Okay, we're good. Another crit. Now you got a crit here. Yay. Okay, cool. So, Red Hood's revive mechanic allows him to fight in the front row sometimes. I was doing that. Was putting him in the front row. And I think this should display it here if he doesn't crit on Batman. And oh, he did crit on Batman. We like that. Bang, bang, bang. Yep, well, you can fight in the front row, but I don't think this robot is going to be able to take us down. We win. Okay. So basically, they're designing him to be just a massive damage dealer. Just crit all the time. I'm not mad at it. And I can't wait to get him up to rank 6. I need to get more of his shards. Activating team synergy can significantly improve combat capabilities. Yeah, we know. You know what? I'm going to run him up here next to Gorilla Grodd. Why not? Although, I think I'm supposed to put Nightwing up there. Okay. We'll put Nightwing. We'll slide you over. We'll use your... Wait, what? It is checked in, right? It looks grayed out like it's not activated, but okay. And then what we will do is we'll put you here, you here. All right. I don't think this is going to be a difficult battle, though. The trials aren't designed to be difficult battles. It's designed to like showcase the two. Who you shooting? Oh, actually, playing against Bane is so annoying because dude will do his ultimate and then stun most of your team. So yeah, I want to unlock him and see what the business is with that because there was a couple battles where it was just like every time he has a chance of like, I think it's 4 or whatever. And he just stunned 3 of them. It's like, your RNG is amazing, computer. I'm glad you get to stun everybody so often. Yeah. Yeah, he was so obnoxious. Man, it was driving me crazy. All right, y'all did. Bit. Now, he's got this single target burst, which makes me think, and I need to go back. Oh, no. Did LD player freeze? It did. Be right back, y'all. In 3, 2. All right, so technical difficulties, but we're back. We're back, and you didn't have to hear all of my stupid ranting like the stream did. Okay, so I feel as though his kit is pretty straightforward, meaning I have crit gear on him, but only because 3 sets of attack does nothing. Meaning basically put me in a position to where I crack skulls because I crack skulls. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything like too fancy about his kit. There's some cool stuff. He hits hard. I'm guessing he's a bit of a glass cannon, but he does revive. So I think he's a great tune so far, just from reading the kit and everything else. I don't have the most experience with him. I've had him for 12 hours. But so far, he just wants to crit. He wants to cause damage, single target. I don't know that, and this would be the question. I can't really do that test now. If I'm going in for a single target damage dealer, and I know the class is going to make the difference because Batman is mighty and he's agile, but like, who hits harder? Like, who am I going in with? Yesterday, as I was evaluating my roster, I have what is going on here for real though? What is we doing? Thank you. Okay. I was evaluating my roster, just trying to find out the weaknesses. Like, for example, one of my weaknesses is just tactical damage dealers, period. Not a fan of Constantine, and he doesn't seem to be doing great anyway. Jessica Cruz, I'm working on her kit. She seems to be getting better, but there's a weakness there. On Agile, I have a good AoE damage dealer. Some would say the best. What really happened here? What did y'all do? What did y'all do? What reduce the enemy's numbers with single target damage to significantly increase your chances of winning a battle. That's what I was trying to do. Increase crit damage by 200%. That's why he's in that spot. Oh, that was the problem. Me not paying attention. So we're gonna put Nightwing over here. Agile on tactical. Tactical loses. Tactical on mighty. Tactical wins. Superboy is gonna go mighty at tactical, which is a disadvantage, but better hurt him against the support than him against Constantine. And then you have old buddy K Flash back here healing up. All right, let's see. So yeah, now I feel as though I have a single target damage dealer in Agile and an awesome AoE damage dealer in Agile. A good single target damage dealer in Batman in Mighty. Superboy as well. Tactical, I feel like I'm lacking. And maybe I just need to do some more research. Work on my roster more. Thank you, Nightwing, for stunning Bane. Black Canary, also, I can't wait to get her up to like rank 8. That's what I'm going to do her guide, rank 7, rank 8. Because I feel like she's a really good healer. Not saying that she's on the level of Zatanna or Kid Flash, but like, if you don't have Zatanna or Kid Flash, you could do worse than Black Canary. You know what I mean? I think she's really good. So, what's happening? Kill people. Do stuff. Do it. And she's up whenever you face her in PvE content and they have her like slightly larger. It's infuriating to have to try to deal with her. Like, it's so annoying because you can't get to her, and then she's healing the mini boss over and over and over again. It's just absolutely infuriating. Same thing with Kid Flash though. He's annoying. Okay, Red Hood, you gonna be able to carry us here? Or actually, maybe this is where I messed up. Maybe Red Hood needs to be in the front. Oh, or they die. Cool. Okay. So, I'll do one arena battle. And then we'll call that a video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm super excited to work with Red Hood more. Super, super, super excited. I want to play with him more. Let's go ahead and go in War World, Arena, Challenge. Ooh. Oh no. I was looking at this like this was a team power. This is a pretty big punch down. That's a pretty big punch up. James Howlett, why'd you take Wolverine's name? Anyway. Okay. So this is actually a good situation for Red Hood because there's a whole lot of tactical over there. Green Arrow. Then we have the Mighty Tag. I would like to have but this is what I mean by the damage dealer. Maybe Constantine could be that damage dealer. Poison Ivy is poisons, it's damage over time. So there's no single burst of AoE. Jessica Cruz is not bad. She's okay. But like, if I want to deal with Wonder Woman with a tactical hero, I would have to go with Constantine, and he's gonna kill my team. So yeah. Anyway, let's go for the order now, real quick. AoE first. Let's polish some of them off. We'll use Grodd at the end. I'm not a fan of that. I usually like to get his turn meter rewind, his action bar delay out there faster. And then let's go ahead and move the tank. All right, so here we go. If you know, you know. Fight. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Okay. So he's got his frantic up. He's got his attack. Oh, also running him with Zatanna. Zatanna also gives attack up and frantic on her advanced attack. So that will help him out a lot. Let's see if we can do anything. And even if he falls here, we're okay with it because we're going to last for 2 more turns. Easy. And then he'll revive. So I would like for him to get an ultimate off though before he falls. Who are you going to take out? Not a lot of damage there. Not a lot of damage there. Granted, this is a thicker team. It's a bigger team. It's beefy. So, you know, not a fan. I wish you had done some more. All right, so he's on one knee, but he'll be back. That's okay, though. Y'all got to survive for him to come back. I didn't even survive for him to come back. What is we doing? Kill yourself, Kid Flash, real quick. There we go. Yeah, by the way, ain't no way I'm winning this by now. Even if he comes back, there's no way. Yeah, we punched up heavy. But you see him come back and he's got 10 bullets and 2 frantic. So he would hit hard in this moment. But seeing as how I'm facing like Lex and Wonder Woman, the 2 best characters in the game, it was not likely. All right, so let's go ahead and do one more. See if I can get a victory on the screen at the end. Okay. Okay, this is equal footing-ish. Wait, no, what am I? I'm at 377. That's not equal footing at all. That's not equal footing at all. That's not equal footing at all. This is a hammer meet nail situation. Albeit they got Wonder Woman. She's tough. Penguin can be obnoxious. Let's switch you up. Yeah. This is not that. Oh, do I get... I also probably should have put this in there too. That might have helped us in the previous battle. Survivability in like arena modes, PvP modes. Most, not all, but a lot of battles are very quick. First 2-3 turns, you figure it out, what's going to happen. So over time, long-term heals aren't necessarily the most useful thing if you put that juxtaposed to massive damage in the first turn or 2. You'd rather have the massive damage than the over the time heals, which is basically what that decision was with Red Hood versus Kid Flash's team synergy. This went much better. I wonder why. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, yeah. I almost feel bad. I wish there was a teeth. I wanted one that was like right at my level. And then I got my teeth kicked in. Okay. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. I'll let the victory come up though. I'm just signing off. I'll let the victory come up. Actually, let that victory come up. See you next time.